discussing how I would implement a training on Mastery Manager, which is a web-based assessment tool that is used at my high school, primarily right now for multiple choice questions and data analysis of multiple choice. However, after attending a recent training of my own, I discovered that there is a lot more to Mastery Manager than I previously knew of. Not only do I have the ability to create multiple choice assessments, I can create them online, saving paper and time. They have the ability to create and store items in a test bank of a variety of questions of all content areas. There's the ability to do practice SAT with real-time results, which is incredibly important for my school. Rubrics, assessing and reporting on student performance by rubrics is another way. And then, of course, focusing on student growth through student learning objectives, which is of importance when considering how our current system of evaluation is focused on those SLOs. So when looking at Mastery Manager, things that I would teach them about would be goals and expectations, how we can create assessments, how do we intervene when students aren't learning, and how do we enrich what we don't already know. When I thought about this process, it led me to the strategies that I would implement for the training itself. The ones that I would focus on are relevancy, self-directed exploration, considering the experience and background knowledge of my learners, eliminating or at the very least reducing cognitive overload, as well as creating quick and convenient deliverables in the best way possible. So starting with relevancy, I would teach them why Mastery Manager is beneficial. The training would be applicable to their work. Most adults seem to focus on parts of training that they learn are most important to them. So being able to see the benefits of what Mastery Manager has to offer would show them the reasons why they should pay attention to the training that they would be taking, and see the reasoning behind it. The next strategy I would focus on is self-directed exploration. I feel that the best way to accomplish this would be through a self-paced training program. That way, teachers could go and create the information that they need, watch the videos, see the step-by-step instructions, and go at their own pace. Adult learners gain knowledge best when they're active participants in their own learning process. Therefore, it's important for us to design activities and assignments to encourage them to explore on their own and learn from that experience. And I feel that having a Mastery Manager course that they can select through the different modules based off of their individual needs for the program would allow that to happen. Which brings me to the next idea of considering their experience and background knowledge. Research has shown that adults participate in higher education and other learning endeavors when they feel more motivated and that they see the relevance of what they are doing. So the best way to keep motivation high would be to treat the adult learners as the professionals that they are, which would mean allowing them to go through at their own pace and also utilizing the information that they know and have access to. Ways that I would implement that is to start with a basic training summary for all teachers to have access to, with step-by-step instructions for those who are not familiar with the process itself, so that they can figure out exactly what things mean, how to create assessments, how to pull reports and data. However, for my more advanced learners who have dabbled with Mastery Manager before but might not understand all of the workings of the program itself, I would also create a way for them to see this quick reference sheet that allows them to see very specifically what they need to do and how to implement that data so that they can get right to what they need. Thus, for taking their background knowledge of the program into account, teaching them how to use the user's guide so that if they do need to come in and get a refresher of specific individual results, they can find that and how they can get that data implemented. This is a lot of information, as you can see. So another thing that would have to be created is a way to eliminate that cognitive overload. Adult learners have a variety of commitments besides learning: family, friends, the need for personal and quality time, and the like. So accounting for the difficulty of adults to make room for the learning is going to be crucial in that aspect. So using techniques that prompt the learners to stop and think about the content being presented, allowing the users to chunk information would be of benefit, leading back to that idea of the Mastery Manager course with the self-pacing and the videos to come back, having those step-by-step instructions, providing a place for discussions to happen so that we can do checks for understanding in the online process. The final ability and strategy that I think is of crucial importance is creating those quick and convenient deliverables. Since adults are oriented towards immediate application of learned knowledge, it's important for us to deliver this information in manageable chunks. Therefore, the module-based learning would be of most benefit to adult learners. The creation of those videos, the quick guide, assessment, and reference sheets to get through to the information that they need. All of these allow them to prioritize, which would allow a teacher that is already overloaded with a bunch of materials to understand the importance and see the relevance in the training at hand and realize that they don't have to go through all of it all at once, that they can find the information that they need and go at their own pace and create that meaning for them. Taking this into consideration, instructional designers need to create flexible programs that accommodate busy schedules and accept the fact that personal obligations are going to obstruct the learning process at some point in time. So, to wrap up, the strategies again that I thought were most important: relevance, self-directed exploration, considering experience and background knowledge, and eliminating cognitive overload, or at the very least reducing it, and the creation of those quick and convenient deliverables through videos and the quick reference guide would be of most benefit to the Mastery Manager training that I would like to implement.